happens when you got dreams closer than imagine. Plus all your boys got expensive habits. Go. I know what they're thinking, they don't even gotta say it. Nope. They thinking they just made it. I know how to make everybody feel famous. I don't gotta work no day shift.
All right, much appreciated, Coach, as we welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Here we go.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
You might be getting tired of seeing me.
This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, you can't hold him.
Now a toss play. This is Mack. And he's got room. And a cut to the right and some open field here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Let's go!
Okay, ready?
Mike 5'9". Here we go, here we go. Man left, man left. Four down. Check, check.
5.
Out of the gun. Hill. Complete to Hilton. He's at the 40. 20. 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton. 88 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, one word for that opening play call, and that is aggressive, but it worked. First play from scrimmage, long touchdown pass.
Well, let's be honest about it. In our production meeting last night, we talked about when would the secondary get tested. I did not say they'd get tested on play number 1. I knew as the game went along, they would take their shots, but that, as you said, a bold strike and very successful right out of the gate.
Got it.
Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
X3. 218. Chopper. Snap.
They'll try to run it with Mack. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short. And this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 13. Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Running the toss here to Jacobs. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zay Jones that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
180, White Monday. Shift. Watch the shift. SOS.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense. Linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Get down.
To throw on 3rd down. Carr, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They just gave up a sack there, if I'm not mistaken. They gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines.
Here we go.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Hey, watch the ball. Get it.
Hill on 1st down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Pascal, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
I smell fear in that offense.
Ready?
Throwing again. Hill. And the catch made by Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Ready.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Hey, Echo.
Here we go again.
Hey, check Mike. Watch 85.
General West. Shoot.
To throw again. Hill. They'll run the screen with Mack.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Ready up.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
He's coming. Double up.
Greystone, travel.
He's coming. Double up.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Harris Campbell with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage.
On the
And
set.
now they'll empty the backfield here as they
Recon,
like to go for 2.
fighter. Hit it.
From the gun, here's Hill. That is caught. He's got it. And the lead will move to 14-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run it for Jacobs. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
Pull it high.
Check.
Second and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Blue 80. What's up?
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long.
185. White Monday down.
Safety's creeping. He's crashing. He's checking crack. Slam.
Raider 1.
Kill.
That's up.
Slam.
That's up.
Check out.
Shotgun now for Carr. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and yard. To throw his Carr. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
60 outlaw. You ain't going nowhere.
Check, 55. Check,
On
55.
first down, Hill. He's got it to Hilton.
They're running it.
Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And we got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes this 2nd and 9.
I got him.
Pilot, 64, weak.
He's checking.
Let go.
Here's Hill. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And past the 35, when he dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Check, 55, Mike. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Now they'll try the end around. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? You might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
It's our time.
Now on 2nd and 16. Hill. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
Eric Ebron. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they're sure he's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And it's now 21-0. And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Let me finish. Okay, you're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Let's go, let's go.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr, he's airing it out for Williams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done. Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And some room to run now. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Colts pick it up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following a fumble recovery. Hill. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Come on, set.
This quarterback now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55.
Big grip.
A shotgun snap for Hill. 15 shy of the 10. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. Hill now to throw. Stepping up. He's going to keep it. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Taysom Hill on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
28, Raiders nothing. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
Watch the twist.
They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions. Some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, pump the ball away, get yourself set to play defense. But when you turn it over, it changes momentum. And when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
Shift. 25, check 25, check 25. Hey.
From the 29. Nowhere to escape when he goes down. Darius Leonard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
Apparently, they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
To throw, it's caught. Incomplete. He had his hands on it, but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
Ready to break.
The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Throwing up 2nd and long. Hill into the hands of his running back, Marlon Mack. The 20, 10, touchdown, Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys continue to pour it on. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Carr. This is caught by Williams. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
That's right, baby. They don't want it. Hey, check, Mike.
You're mine.
50.
Carr now on first down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Big hit.
2nd year in Oakland for Waller after being signed off the Ravens practice squad, but only 6 catches, 75 yards a season ago. Then he got a lot of hype in the offseason following OTAs. Their offensive coordinator saying, Darren, you have that position. Coach Gruden went as far as to say, Darren, you have the chance of a lifetime here. Well, now it's time for Darren Waller to go out there and prove it. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now, Carr again. The open man here, Renfro. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Express.
58 to Mike, 58.
Again, it's Carr. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
We're good. 185.
Come to my work.
93.
Carr to throw again.
Let's go, defense.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Darius Leonard, the linebacker, able to break that one up. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he spins through. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is how I'm doing it. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking from the gun, it's Carr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Temple, Rocky Sin. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that will extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find.
And that's intercepted. It's Darius Leonard, the 2018 Defensive Rookie of the Year. First possession in the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
On the ready. Hey, orbit.
55 to Mike. Here we go, D.
Here's Hill now after the interception. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. He's throw caught at about the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side.
Let go.
Out of the gun, Hill. Hill's hit, and he lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit...
And he's got his tight end. That's Ebron, and it's a Colt touchdown. Eric Ebron with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Colts use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
Raiders 3. Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now. Really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
When you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a third and long. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Malik Hooker. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective rebounding. Not rebounding right here. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45.
Now.
From the gun, Hill. He completes this one to Mack. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. From his linebacker spot, Vontaze Burfict with a sack.
Ready?
Play action. It's Hill. Looking deep for Hilton. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to have this down deep into Oakland territory. A huge play that time for the Colts. 48 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Hill. This will be caught at about the 6. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Hey, Alpha. Hey.
Buzz, be ready, be ready.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hill toward the pylon, caught. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and put the down marker down.
And he takes it in for a Colts score. Taysom Hill keeping it himself from a yard out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Vinatieri now for the point after. Can you believe it? He misses another one, his 3rd so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? And sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
X3, 218, chopper.
58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike. Watch the screen. Pass. 58, right over there, right over there.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr, catch made, it's Moreau. That throw good for only a couple and brings up third down.
I know you felt that one.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Check 37. Check.
Later, 8. That's it.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Raiders on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Showing it. Shift. Sponge. No. Check 31.
From the gun, it's Carr. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Darius Leonard able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for Oakland. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This ball game certainly has gotten a little out of hand. This is normally when they say you got to fill. This is fill time for guys like you and I. But to be frank, it's a dominating performance. Really impressive what we've seen.
It is, and I'm glad that you went in that direction because otherwise we're going to talk about the museum tour we took yesterday.
Which was also impressive.
Which was also very impressive. But this game, how they've done it, offense, defense, special teams, they put it all together. And I can tell you, I am beyond impressed by what I've seen from this team.
The throw over the middle, taken in. T.Y. Hilton, nobody to beat. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton, 78 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on. And, my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the snap, take the knee, call it a night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your stat sheet and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over. We know this thing's done.
And here's Vinatieri now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
White down. Blue 80.
58's the mic.
Easy, easy. Kill, kill.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Deuce right, Chief.
Let's get that ball right here.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. No gain on the play this time. It'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Raiders on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Now Carr. It's caught. Jones. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Raiders.
Carr now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Down. White 80.
Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot.
Raider 1.
Hey,
To throw again. Carr. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Darius Leonard in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten.
And the pressure gets to him again. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position.
Sack, sack, sack. Ha! Got him.
Break.
Check right. Watch it, 5.
Pick it up, guys, pick it up.
Head up.
Now Hill looking to throw on 1st. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess. That'll bring up 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Come on,
so the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Mike,
hey, Haywood.
5-5.
Say go.
From the gun, here's Hill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way.
Hey,
would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4. They snap it on 4 to Hill. And it is incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Raider D, they get the football back. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the 4th, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed, it's not going to be a front handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
I'm going back to you.
So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now. And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Carr complete to Jones. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 14. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Jumbo.
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 14-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Get it.
That one looks like he'll throw it here. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh.
55, Mike. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hey. High 7. Ready.
A shotgun snap for Hill. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Yeah.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and throw it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Hey, exit.
55 is my guys.
Now it's Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the...
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Abram, the rookie from Mississippi State. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him. And that's the difference with that ball game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Here come the flags. The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Bravo!
Here's Carr to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Wins championships, baby. Hey, alert. Mike's 50, Mike.
Now Carr. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he will bring this all the way up to the 30-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Check 55 to Mike. Check.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Hill. Complete to Hilton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set up, 30 base.
Check, 59. Here we go.
Check go.
They'll get this out quickly to Campbell. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70, Indy.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points